Y'all, we got some big news in Madison land this week. Or big news for anyone else who is an unemployed nerd like me. Yes. Y'all, the Spider-Man trailer dropped. Yay! Okay, I just wanted to bring that up because I'm really excited. I totally understand the sentiment of like repetition, and if, you know, they're stacking sequel upon sequel upon sequel upon sequel, it's gonna get old. But I feel like Spider-Man, MCU Spider-Man to be specific, does need another movie, and I'm really excited about this one because I mean Marvel has had some really good projects as of late. They've had a lot of very big hits and then very big misses. Like shout out to freaking Thunderbolts. Oh, I love that movie. My friend Ava and we deadass went to like the theaters to see it like 5 times. All of our favorite characters are in that movie all together. Florence Pugh. Oh, I love you so much. Okay. Avengers Doomsday is also planned to come out. I'm sorry, I'm low-key excited about that one too. I know it's gonna be nostalgia bait fest, and it's either gonna be like really, really bad or really, really good. And if it isn't obvious, I am a really big friggin' nerd, dude. It's terrible. I'm the type of person who goes to the Ren Fair every single year, like unironically, and I got that shit on. Okay? This is my outfit every single year, and every year I upgrade it, so yeah. Did I talk about Star Wars? I did talk about Star Wars because I talked about Pedro Pascal being in the Super Bowl. Dude, if you start talking Star Wars to me, I literally will not stop talking. I'm a glup shitto. If you don't know what glup shitto means, this is what a glup shitto means. I'm one of them. Actually, did you guys know that blah 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 in movie blah 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 is actually oh yeah, and Sadie Sink from Stranger Things, I love Maxine. She carried Stranger Things. After it got bad, she carried. But there's rumors she's gonna be like Jean Grey's daughter, which I don't know. She's in the trailer, but I don't know who the hell she is, Loki. But I'm excited about Spider-Man. Here's the trailer. I can't show the whole thing with volume or else Mickey Mouse is going to break down my door and then put a gun to my head. Yeah. I'm literally like a 5-year-old dude. I'm so excited over this. Like, okay, seriously, enough of me. It's time to get into episode 4 of the Spiderweb. And this week we have another super cool featured interview. So let's get into that. This is the Spiderweb. Welcome back to the Spiderweb. My name is Madison. I'm your host, and today we have some really cool music features and we have an exclusive interview with this super rad band called Andronika. So you guys aren't going to want to miss that. But first, if you guys have already been here, you know what's coming up next. It's What's on Madison's Earbuds this week. Let's get into that. Hello and welcome back to What's on Madison's Earbuds this week, the question that everybody on the earth has been asking. And basically, if you guys haven't already been here, What's on Madison's Earbuds is a recap of my week in my music listening through this app called Earbuds. It is not sponsored. I just love this app. Anyways, Earbuds tracks your Spotify history. You can follow your friend's Spotify history, and then it gives you like a rundown of all the things you've been listening to, all the stats. It's basically a Spotify Wrapped of your week. Pretty cool, right? So what I like to do here on the Spiderweb is I like to show you guys what I've been listening to all week and talk a little bit about that. So yeah, What's on Madison's Earbuds this week? And I got my drumsticks because we're going to do a real drum roll. All right, you ready? Madison's Earbuds this week it's not an album, it's a song. It's called Afterlife by Evanescence. Cool, so as mentioned before, it isn't a specific album. I have been talking about albums, but that was my number 1 song of the week, and I wanted to take an opportunity to freaking yap about Evanescence because I could not love them more. I'm really happy they're having like a little resurgence right now. So this song, Afterlife specifically, came out, I believe, last year. So I did talk about how big of a nerd I was, but I'm surprisingly not that much into anime. Like, I have very limited anime knowledge. I know the classics like Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon, but I'm not, into too much of the modern stuff. But this song they wrote for, why is it not loading? Yeah, it's from Devil May Cry, which is a manga comic adapted into an anime. and this song is a banger. It's so good. It's all the best aspects of old Evanescence. Like, it gave me a lot of Fallen and Open Door vibes, and they kind of added a modern twist on it, and I love their new sound. I'm really excited to see what new stuff they're gonna come out with, because they have some tours scheduled, and I'm sure they're gonna sprinkle a little bit of that tour sauce with some new songs. Yeah, dude, I just love Evanescence. I haven't had an opportunity to yap about them that much on the show yet, but Amy Lee kind of shaped who I am as a vocalist, if I'm gonna be completely honest. Like, she's insane. Her voice is amazing. She broke the barriers of female-fronted metal. Like, she showed metalheads like what else metal could be. Dude, I'm still holding these sticks. I gotta put them away. But anyways, my favorite album is obviously Fallen with Bring Me to Life. I also really like The Open Door, which is their second album with Call Me When You're Sober. Honestly, my favorite from the Fallen album, even though Bring Me to Life is such a banger and it's their most popular song, I like Going Under the best. It's just, there's so much power. It's such a great, it's easily one of my top 10 album intro songs because it's the first track off the album. Evanescence, dude. I'm sure you guys have heard Evanescence, but yeah, listen to those albums if you haven't. You're missing out. And there's the song that was my number one this week, which is Afterlife. And they also released another new song with Courtney LaPlante from Spiritbox, who I already talked about and who I obviously love so much. And Poppy, who's another metal artist. Yeah, it's called End of You. It's all three of them. I thought the album cover is super funny for that one because they're all girls with long black hair, and then it's literally just a picture of like three of them in a line with their black hair. But yeah, their voices mix together really well. And I'm so excited for Evanescence's new era because y'all need a comeback. My spidey senses are tingling. I have a feeling that they're gonna drop something in lieu of their new tour coming up, which I will be at. I will literally be front row, guys. So yeah, that's what's on Madison's Earbuds this week. And up next, let's get into the Web Report. Take it away, Web Report Madison. Hello and welcome to the Web Report this week on the SPIDERWEB. My name is Web Report Madison, and if you guys don't know what this is, the Web Report is basically a recap of all the cool stuff going on in music that has happened this last week. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I don't have too much to talk about this week, but we got some cool stuff. All right, so first up, Sleeping with Sirens was being super ominous, and they were posting some cryptic stuff on their Instagram, and I'm like, they're gonna come out with something, aren't they? So, I mean, today it's Thursday, I'm recording this. Well, for you guys, it's gonna be Saturday. But anyways, on Thursday morning, they dropped a teaser for their new single. Wait, is the new single out, y'all? Hold on. Oh! Y'all, they dropped the song already. I haven't even listened to it. Yeah, but I'm gonna take a listen to that after this. It's called An Ending in Itself. It's supposed to be their, like, back to the beginning track. Like, they're going back to their post-hardcore roots, which I love. Oh my gosh. Let's Cheers to This is a banger album, and it's so historic for post-hardcore and emo. And I'm really excited to listen to this track. I heard the teaser for it, though. It's super reminiscent of their old stuff, especially, like I said, Let's Cheers to This with Ears to See and Eyes to Hear. And yeah, that was also a really good album. So yeah, go take a listen to that if you haven't already. And up next, okay, so this is a little bit of old news, but I just recently found this out. So Metallica is doing a residency at the Las Vegas Sphere. Dude, I can't imagine. That's gonna be insane. I think it's a 3-week-long residency, but oh my god. Yeah, so a lot of artists have already played at the Sphere. None of them are metal, like U2, Dead and Company, Eagles, Backstreet Boys, etc., etc., etc. Oh, No Doubt played there too. Yeah, dude, these visuals are gonna be absolutely insane. I haven't been able to make it to a Metallica concert, unfortunately. I really, really, really want to. I've been trying to freaking go forever, and I keep on missing them. And I really wanted to go when they were playing here at the Kia Forum in SoFi in Los Angeles. But I heard they put on a show, and I love their music so much. Get your tickets for the Las Vegas Sphere for the Metallica residency, and I'm gonna look at the damage, see how much it's gonna cost for me to go there. Holy, okay. It says 700 to 900 plus for single night without, like, the packages. And there's packages where you stay at the hotel, which it's at the Venetian, Las Vegas. So I'm sure you stay at the Venetian. 2-show, 2-night options, dude. I don't have the money for that. But I really want to go. Metallica. I think that's cool. They're the first metal band to be at the Sphere, rightfully so. I feel like they're a great pick. But yeah. Oh, and also one more really important thing before we carry on with the web report. That is right. I just dropped a song. It's called Restless Mind. If you guys haven't heard, last week I talked a little bit about it. This is probably like one of my most favorite songs I've ever written, like ever. So it's a really good song. It's a banger. I've received such amazing support on it. So you guys can stream Restless Mind with the link in the bio. And also, I'd really appreciate your support on the song if you'd share it to your friends, family, any other metalheads who might enjoy it. So yeah, it was a little teeny tiny web report today because I wanted to save some room for our awesome interview today. It's gonna be this amazing band called Andronika, and you are not gonna want to miss this. So yeah, let's get into our interview for the week. Hey guys, today we have our feature, which is Andronika. I'm so excited to have them on the show. So here's a little bit about them. Andronika says, we are a small metal band originating from Laverne, California. We play covers from bands such as System of a Down, Gojira, Seether, Ginger, and many others, but currently they're working on original music as well. Looking forward to playing more shows in Southern California and eventually release albums. And this band is friggin' awesome because I think I've played with like all of you guys before because we're from the same music studio. And then Catherine has friggin' been like my bestie since we were 4. So we have lore. Catherine and I have like tight lore. I can't even count how many like concerts her and I have been to, but we have a stacked 2026. I'm so excited. But anyways, enough of me yapping. Let's get into the interview with the band. So, why don't you guys introduce yourselves, your names, and then what instruments you guys play?
Oh, sure. Okay. My name is Kat, and I'm rhythm guitar. I'm Mia. I'm the bassist and vocalist.
I'm Gavin, and I'm lead guitar.
I'm Canyon, and I play drums.
Yeah, awesome. Cool. I like your shirt, by the way. Like, I like all your guys' shirts. What the heck? I noticed, I was like, big ass truck. Like, I need to listen to them a little bit more. And then Silent Planet. And then, was it Metallica? I literally just talked about Metallica earlier on the show, but hell yeah. And then your shirt is super cute too. Like, there's no band, but like, I love the plaid. It's so cute. Like, your style is so cute. All right. So yeah, how did you guys meet and then like decide to start a band?
Yeah, I'm gonna take the lead.
Okay. Well, I joined the band a while back, and that's when I met Mia, and we were a band for a while. I think a little bit, maybe a year or so, a little bit less, and then eventually we had some
A lot of people left.
a lot of people left. And then we were looking for some new people, and that's when Mia took over for vocals, and we needed a drummer, and we wanted another guitarist, and that's when these two people stepped in, Kat and Canyon, and really kind of made Andronika like what it is. As soon as they entered, we definitely got a lot heavier, and we definitely like found like what we like more. We were more. I just feel like we all are like now happy like of what the route that we're going, the music that we're making, and the music that we're covering, and overall on how we sound.
Yeah. Bro, I've yet to see you guys. I literally cannot believe that I haven't seen y'all yet, but I heard like what were you guys working on? You working on like a Ginger song?
Oh,
Really? Oh my gosh, dude. Did you know that they're touring with Entheos? Bro,
Yes,
like,
they
that's
are.
so bad.
Gotta go.
Yeah. That's so cool. So I know you guys talked about like getting heavier as time went on. So what influences do you think shaped your sound as a band, and then how would you describe your sound?
Ginger.
Yeah, definitely Ginger.
I feel definitely.
Chevelle, Ginger, and Gojira.
Yeah,
honestly.
Chevelle like for kind
Structure.
of yeah, definitely like the structure, and then we kind of like we'll listen, so we'll have like songs that we'll like, and it was like we kind of want to do something that kind of like like if it's ginger, or we want to do something that goes clean and then does distorted. So we
Yeah.
have that idea and we kind of go with it on our own, or I'll try to make something, or somebody will try to make something that goes with that vibe, and then
Yeah.
we'll kind of do that because what we like. So whatever we like, that's what we try to aim
Yeah.
for.
No, that's so cool. I mean, I have obviously seen Mia and Kat, bro. Mia's vocals are insane if you guys haven't heard her. Bro, yeah. Cool. So I know you guys said you're starting to work on originals and then you have a couple originals like as of now. Like, what do you think your writing process as a band of a writing process as a band is like?
I feel like it usually starts with Gavin. Like
Yeah,
Gavin sounds like an
100%.
idea.
Yeah. So most of the time I'll be like what happened with our original that we play now is Lunacy. And I remember I was struggling to play The Red by Chevelle, which is in 6/8.
Okay.
So like
Already know that song.
I was trying to make a riff that's like in 6/8. So I just did this thing and I was like, oh, I kind of like that. And I showed it to the band and we liked it, and it kind of stayed stagnant for a while. And then eventually, when we wrote lyrics, I got to talk with Mia. I was like, what should we write about? You know? And do you want to take over?
I
this
like-
part?
Oh my god. I like I used to like have really bad sleep paralysis. And
Yeah.
at the time when we wrote the song, it was like super bad. And so I was trying to like find a way to like cope with it.
Yeah.
And so I finally like when we were talking, it brought it up and I was like, we should make it about this.
That's so sick. That's such a cool concept for a song. It's like sleep paralysis, the freaking worst. Oh my gosh. Yeah, do you guys have any more originals that you're working on?
Yeah, and then we have this original, the newest one that we are doing is Angel of Gold, which
Okay,
is
chill.
an idea from Kat, which is really sick if you want to explain that.
So like I had a dream about it. I had a dream that we were writing a song, and
Yeah.
it was which is kind of funny. But we were writing a song about like how it's kind of like a story, right? And there's this like not like rich dude, but he's kind of like this like kingish figure. He's like a higher up, and he has like a lot of money, and he pretty much has like the dragon sickness to where like
Yeah.
he kind of only focuses on his money, and he's like obsessed with it. But the whole Angel of Gold concept is that he's describing it in the song as like a really beautiful lady, to where he kind of like looks up to it as like a god in a way, and he
Yeah.
worships it. To where towards the end of the song, we wanted to write it like heavier as the song gets on.
Yeah.
So like he's kind of descending into madness as the song goes through. So that's kind of where we got the lyrics from that.
Yeah.
But like it's nice when Gavin can have like he'll usually create something. Canyon will create something, she'll create something, and then we all just kind of like put it together and it slowly just
Yeah.
kind of unravels from there.
Yeah, I think a lot of our like writing is like we have this idea, like for that, just like there's this idea, and then we're like, well, we want to do something that starts out clean and gets heavier as it goes. So then, usually it's like, oh, I have a riff that's like kind of eerie and stuff, and then we kind of just dive headfirst, and then eventually we come up with something cool. And
Yeah. Oh, that's so rad. I like the concept of the song. That's super cool. Like, I love the writing process, like when you're in like a band setting where it's like, someone has an idea and then every single person who kind of like takes a look at the song, like it's always like it gets better and better and better and better. And I can tell like you guys do like definitely like are very collaborative and like
Thank you.
thank you.
yeah, that's so freaking rad. Cool. So I know you guys play a lot of live shows. What do you think your favorite show you've played so far has been?
That last
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Where was it? And like what was really cool about it?
It was
Yeah, definitely like
Yeah.
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 This is actually our second show that we did at Paramount High School.
Okay.
But this most recent one, we just really felt that our tone and like just the songs that we had, the structure, we just really felt good about like pretty much everything that we did that day. And like
Yeah.
Like the people. Like
Even
they were the
the- yeah.
crowd, yeah.
yeah. And it also like helped us get a little bit more like I'll use the word attention.
Yeah.
But it was a very fun show, and afterwards you were just like, that was like that was a tight, good show. So
Yeah.
yeah.
No,
I
it's
think it
always
kind of helped us get like a feel for like, because every show like you get a little bit not so much better, but like more into the rhythm of
Yeah.
you need to be here at a specific time, be on stage, on and off stage, 30 seconds, set up everything. Like it kind of helps with the flow of things, and I feel like that was probably like the flowiest to get on, get off, play through the songs.
Yeah.
And it was like not so much like rocky, but like when you're kind of like learning to do that, it seems like a rocky path. But then as the more shows you play, the more you're doing. That show, just everything like fit together so perfectly.
Yeah.
And it felt like we had the hang of everything after all the other shows that we had played, and we're like, oh, this is it. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense.
No, it makes sense, dude. Like okay, if you tell me to be at a place at like 5, I always show up at like 5:30. And especially when like other musicians are like depending on you, it's like, bro. But like, yeah. So you said it was at CHS, right?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm CHS alum. I'm CHS alum. Like what was it, like a battle of the bands or what was it?
It was like the theaters.
Yeah, we were kind of like a fill-in band.
Yeah.
So we weren't like in the original lineup, but they did like a last-minute band, and we ended up showing up.
So it was like a fundraiser kind of thing, or what was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. They didn't have that when I was at CHS. I did battle of the bands like 3 years in a row, but that was fun. Dude. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really miss the school, but like the battle of the bands. Yeah. Cool. Awesome. I have another question for you guys. If you could collaborate with any artist of your choice, who would it be? And I'm gonna ask like individually. Like you guys can go like one by one because I
Are
want
you
to hear
talking
your
about
thoughts.
like on tour or per song?
Like, oh, that's a good one. Okay, how
Like
about you do like what band would you want to open for, and then what band would you want to collaborate on a song with?
Wow, that's a good one. Okay.
Like as a group, right?
No, I think
Yeah,
it's individual.
well, like I'm gonna ask you guys individually, but like as Andronika, like if you were to open up for like blah 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 and then collaborate on a song with like maybe someone else, but yeah.
Dang.
Go down the line.
Okay. Ooh, good lord. To collaborate on a song, like from my thing, I think that if we did a collab with oh my gosh, Entheos.
Oh shit.
Because
Wait, did you hear
like,
their new song?
female vocalist. I haven't heard it yet. No, I need
Oh
to
my gosh,
listen.
it's so good.
But like when there's like two different like, because her voice is different than yours, and like if they could like go together, oh my god, like a collab on a song, like, and then as a tour, I would love to tour with like Fit for an Autopsy. Like,
Oh my gosh.
I really like that.
That would be so
like,
good. Yeah. And then Mia, who would you
Obviously it's an obvious answer, probably Ginger to tour with. But
Okay, yeah.
I don't know. It's like a really hard one.
I know I'm torturing you guys, low-key.
No, I literally don't know. Maybe Chevelle?
Okay. Yeah. Wait, that's a good choice. Yeah.
Okay, so to open up for, it'd be cool to like open for like Pierce Lavelle, like one of those bigger bands. I like, yeah, and then to like to collab with. Damn, it's hard. Probably like I can't think. Okay, I'll say I honestly kind of want to say Ginger too, because I feel
Okay, chill.
I just feel like that's like, I don't know. It would be such.
Your guys' sounds go good together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I maybe want to go on tour with like Feeling Flesh or something.
Oh shit, dude. That's like a good choice, dude. I was what was it? What's that song? Crap. Wait, I'm looking it up. I know what song it is.
Is
Hold
it a
on.
big one?
Shoot to
Which one?
kill.
Oh,
Shoot to
oh my
kill.
gosh. FFWAS.
Oh my
I
god.
can't say the title out loud, but
What?
that song is so
That's
good.
Safety Drama. Oh my god, that's the wrong band one. No. Get out of here. Your band.
Maybe for like a song, like not blues.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Not
Yeah.
blues.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Think about this.
Dude, not
What was
blues is
it?
Speak Bill.
Yeah. What was it? Dying Wish. You guys know Dying Wish? Kevin
Yes.
Foster. Yeah, they did a song with Knock Loose. What was it? Uh, Enemies in Red. Have you guys heard that? I
No.
think
I
you
have
guys
not.
would
Wait,
like
I
cover
listen
it
to that.
really good. Yeah, but listen to Enemies in Red. Cool. Those are some freaking great answers, dude. I would love to see that happen in real life. So yeah, we talked. I know Kat like talked about Entheos a little bit and Cheney Crab. Catherine and I met her, bro. She's so nice. Like I love when artists are like so hardcore on stage, and then when like you go and like meet them, they're like, "Oh my gosh, thank you so much for having, or thank you for coming." But yeah, that was kind of how she was. She was awesome. Yeah. So on this podcast, I talk a lot about like female-fronted metal, female-fronted rock, and like women in like male-dominated spaces like rock. So like as a female-fronted metal band with like multiple female musicians, like how has that experience been for you? And then like how do you feel about the importance of like women in spaces like metal?
I feel like they don't take us too seriously. Like I feel like when I'm setting up, people don't like they're not gonna be like, oh, that's a metal band. Like they don't
Yeah.
expect. But I think it's super important because it's like it shouldn't have to be like we should be equal. Like
Yeah. No, for real, for real.
I was gonna say something. Hold on, hold on. I was forming a thought. I was forming a thought. Like I do agree with what you're saying, like with the like setting up and everything. Even though like usually when we play our shows, we're all dressed in like black, right? And
Yeah.
like as a metal band does.
Like I dress pretty.
See, okay, you're out to like peak though. But, like you know what I mean? Like everyone's even though we're all dressed like dark outfits or whatever we wear, right? Like I feel like a lot of them don't realize that we're like a metal band. And
Yeah.
like especially because of like
Because I've had people come up to me like, doesn't that hurt your little voice? Like your voice, like like I don't even know.
I totally get what you're saying though. Like definitely
No, for
like
real.
we've had it at shows too where we're like playing and people be like, what kind of music do you guys play? You guys like pop rock, you guys like this and it's like a metal band and they're like, oh you guys are.
Yeah.
And it's kind of nice to like get up there and like prove them wrong. Not like not so much like prove them wrong to just kind of like play up there and to be like unexpected. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? To like, it's kind of nice to be like, oh, expect the unexpected.
Yeah.
For that category.
Yeah. No, I totally get that. Like, okay, I'm low-key writing an essay right now for my final project for one of my classes
It's kind
about
of
like specifically I chose Evanescence, Spirit Box, and Dying Wish. And I kind of like looked at interviews, I looked at different songs, and then how did they define their music, and then how did like being a woman like impact their definition or their like identity as an artist. And a lot of them, like through my research, a lot of them said that the same thing that you guys said, like they don't expect us to be like a metal band and therefore like their opinions are like, oh, they're just a girl band, you know? And then all of these bands obviously like they kind of redefine what metal sounded like. Like, dude, Spirit Box Grammy nominated 3 times, like, and it's like not Amy Lee, that's Evanescence. Courtney LaFont is I'm getting my bands mixed up here because I've been like brain rotted by this stupid ass essay. But I bless this class, dude. I love how they're like allowing me to write about stuff like this. But like um it's like it's defining like what like a woman or woman should not sound like. You know, it's like I think that's really cool. Because it's like, oh, when you think of like a woman in music, it's like, oh, she sings pop, she sings like R&B, not like metal. So I think that's really cool that you guys are out there doing your thing. And like also like supporting live music. I think that's so cool. Yeah, okay. I have another fun question for you guys before we like close things off. So, okay, imagine we're going on a road trip. Okay, wait. Imagine we're going to be on tour. All right, and then we get the van, right, or whatever the tour bus or whatever, and then we find out there's no Bluetooth. And we're like, oh my gosh, guys, we're screwed. There's no Bluetooth. So, but there is a CD player. So if you guys had to bring three CDs each, which ones would you bring for the ride? Like they can honestly like CD,
Nice.
like EP or album. Yeah.
Oh
God.
For the whole tour, right? It would be for like the whole like 2 months.
Yeah,
Or,
but
like-
like three each to start with.
Okay. Oh, I would have to do some like oh god, I don't know.
I don't know. I'm bringing Fear Inoculum.
Don't even
Fire.
steal my answer. Stolen. Just stolen. Okay, I'll choose something different. Ooh. Maybe okay, 10,000 days. 10,000 days instead of
Okay.
Fear Inoculum. And then
Oh yeah, and then sorry, I'm interrupting you, dude. Like say the name of the band also too. Like
okay.
yeah.
10,000 Days by Tool.
Okay, chill.
Ooh, probably As the Palace is Burned by Lamb of God.
Fire.
And then, ooh, for the last one. Oh dang. Gosh dang, that's like it's like the last one too.
I'm trying to like plug the viewers onto your friggin' immaculate music taste.
Maybe Eternal Blue by Spirit Box. Like it's
Yes.
a good album. Like,
Yes, I talked
all
about
of-
Circle with Me in my friggin' essay. I'm so brain rotted by this essay. I need to stop talking about it. Okay, Mia.
Okay, I would do Fear Inoculum by Tool. Is that one Spite album? Is a New World Killer?
Oh, yeah.
New World
It's
Killer
so
by
good.
Spite. And then for my third one, oh, I don't remember the name of the album. It's Carnival.
Oh,
Oh. Wait,
is it like an abbreviation?
I'm gonna look it up.
Okay, how about the Fly one? What the heck is the name of that album?
Okay, I'm looking it up, y'all.
It's the Fly one.
The Fly one. Okay,
I don't know what it's called.
I need to expand my carnival knowledge, low key.
You look real quick. You gotta get it right.
Okay, there's in verses, Asymmetry, Sound Awake, and Themata.
I think that's the one with the fly on it.
Yeah, the Mon. That one.
Oh, sick. Okay.
In verses.
I would torture everybody with My Chemical Romance
Dude.
with
Top tier.
3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge.
Yes, that's the
Yeah.
one I was waiting for.
And then I would do Census Fail, Still Searching.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, dude. You're so good. We're like
And,
boxing on post-hardcore, dude.
And then I'll do one album that I think people won't kill me. You guys won't kill me for it, and that's System of a Down, Toxicity.
Oh,
Fire. Okay, that's fire.
Okay, maybe The Human Condition by Any Last Words. And then maybe like Title Fight.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay, yeah.
And maybe In Which Divides Us.
Oh, fire. Okay. Wait, that's so good. Like I want to be your driver so I can just listen to your Yeah. Cool. Wait, that's awesome. Cool. So I think that's honestly all I have for you guys. Do you guys have any news coming up, or is there anything you want to like plug or
Yeah. Well,
Yeah. We do have a show coming up on the 28th. The 29th?
okay.
Saturday, right? 28th of the 29th. We'll be playing at
so the 28th, we'll be playing at Haven City Market in was it West Cover, right?
West Covina.
West
yeah.
Covina. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Don't mention that.
What else? We're gonna be working on some recordings. We're gonna be recording.
When?
Recording originals.
Originals, and we got some new covers coming out, or
Currently working on.
Yeah.
currently working on some covers.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
I think that's it for now. So we're just gonna keep working on covers, originals,
Try
and
and get some music out there.
yeah.
Yeah.
performing.
Fire. Dude, I'm rubbing my hands like the Sonic gif. Where
Like
he's
a fly.
That's how I feel like right now. Anyways, I'm just so excited. Like, I was so excited to have you guys, and because I know you guys are super good, and I'm like, this is literally like just the beginning. I can see where you guys are gonna go, and it's really cool. So, yeah, thank you to Andronika for being on the show, and additionally, when their recordings drop, I will freaking plug those. I will promote y'all like crazy. But thank you guys again for being on the show. And yeah, have a good night, guys. That's all I have for you today. All right, thank you so much for tuning into the interview with Andronika. They were amazing. And thank you to Andronika for being on the show. And up next, we got our 3 features for today. And I picked out some amazing songs. So up first, we have a song called Prism by a band called Variant. Let's read a little bit about them. Here's a little bit about Variant. So Variant is an emergent force in Australia's heavy alternative scene. Their debut EP, My Body, You'll Alter, reveals a band unafraid to blur boundaries, melding ethereal vulnerability, raw intensity, and cinematic soundscapes into a visceral experience. Hailing from Melbourne's underground, Variant operate in the space where catharsis meets chaos. Their music marries haunted melodies and soaring vocals with moments of crushing weight and feral aggression. On the 6-track EP, songs like Born to Live and Prism channel both atmospheric tension and visceral release, while Cause of My Death offers a deeply emotional and cinematic interlude. Since announcing their EP launch in August 2025 at Bad Decisions Bar, Victoria, Variant have earned attention for their theatrical live presence, immersive songwriting, and a sonic identity that pushes listeners to feel deeply. Fronted by vocalist Ali Helsmans, who brings lived experience into emotional candor into her performance, Variant stand as a band that channels the human condition into sound. With My Body, You'll Alter as a powerful opening statement, Variant invites audiences into a sonic world where vulnerability is strength, where breakdowns lead to breakthroughs, and which every note pulses with purpose. Their trajectory is one to watch. Awesome. So let's get into Prism by Variant.
Personalities got a hold on me, and nothing
Oh yeah, that was the perfect blend of like 2000s nostalgia and also 2020s like powerhouse alt rock and metal. So good. Okay, so the first thing I noticed, I talked about Era a little bit last week. These riffs really remind me of their technicality. And as we heard, or as you heard if you've listened to Era, they're very technical. They have some great shredder stuff. And it's like pure talent, and this is kind of what I sense with this band. Great technicality, super unique. I just love all of the riffs and all of the creative choices they made. Dude, the heaviness of the instrumental and then the vocals, they mesh so perfectly. Like the vocalist is so insanely talented, and it's like, oh, if these instrumentals, it's like heavier, but at the same time they complement the vocals so well. That's really amazing. That freaking breakdown is also stank face certified for sure. I was making that freaking face the whole time, dude. Such a good song. The part where it like collapsed into the arpeggiated guitar and the breathy vocals was so good also. Like I said it before, I love when songs that are kind of just like a steamroller going through, like a train like going through like pure power, and then kind of like breaks down into like arpeggiated stuff. And then I love some good pads and some good like guitar effects and reverb and shimmer and all that, you know me. So that was really cool. And then it kind of just went back onto that pure powerful like front, you know. That was really cool. The outro was awesome too. Yeah, that was really creative. I would love to see these guys live for sure. Like these are the bands I kind of go and see. Like my favorite venue, or I feel like the venue I've seen the most bands at has been House of Blues in Anaheim, California, across the street from Disneyland. Such a great venue. The sound is insane there, and then I love how it's so intimate. It's so tiny compared to other venues I've been in, and you just get to be right up there with your artists. So I would love to see these guys in House of Blues opening for like Era or Varials or Spirit Box. Yeah. So Variant, Varials, similar name. Yeah, you guys are meant to be. So Variant, if you guys are playing, I will be there. All right, thank you so much to Variant. And up next, we have a song called Poison in Your Cup by American Vanity. Let's read a little bit about them. American Vanity turns rock into a mirror, vivid, unfiltered, and built to reflect what it feels like to live in your own skin. Led by dual vocalists Virginia Franks and Luke Hoffman, with Luke Venture on lead guitar and Carter Dennis on drums, the four-piece creates music that takes aim at how image, approval, and identity get tangled in the attention economy, where everyone's chasing views but no one feels seen. Drawing from the depth of alt-rock with punk and art rock influences, American Vanity develops a sound that's contemporary, intentional, and distinctly their own. Their work reflects a fascination with authenticity and image, exploring the line between performance and self-awareness that defines a current generation of rock. The musicians behind American Vanity are no strangers to national touring or industry recognition, having previously performed across the country as Burn the Jukebox and collaborated with partners including Schecter, Ernie Ball, SJC Drums, and Vans. Now stepping into a new era as American Vanity, the band is preparing to release its first full-length album with Grammy-nominated producer Matt Squire, who did Panic at the Disco, All Time Low, and Ariana Grande. The record marks a shift towards sharper songwriting and a more deliberate sound, fueled by bigger hooks, raw energy, and a new sense of purpose. Awesome. So this song is called Poison in Your Cup. Let's give that one a listen.
Try to cover it up, make everything look fine. Staying calm, but I can see the storm in your
Oh yeah, that's a banger. That's so good. Okay, the intro was super 2000s new metal. I thought I was gonna be listening to like some Breaking Benjamin or like Linkin Park, like Meteora, but it kind of like boom, 2000s post-hardcore right there. Okay, and also, dude, I say this in the best way possible. This was so Sleeping with Sirens. Like we just talked about Sleeping with Sirens. This totally gave me some like Let's Cheers to This vibes, and especially also the technicality of these riffs and the production quality was amazing. Yeah, the vocalist is super talented, by the way. Yeah, definitely like I could hear some like Helen Quinn maybe in there a little bit. All the harmonies in this song, all the guitar harmonies were like super satisfying, and that opening riff too, dude, so good, so good. The vocals pierce through the sound so well, and I love how they can layer all of this like talent and guitar, bass, drums, all of that, and then the vocals just kind of pierce like an arrow. Super good. That's how you know you have a good vocalist, is if their voice breaks through the mix like that. The last chorus, the switch up with the drums was awesome. I was banging my head so hard. That was such a headbanger moment. So yeah, Poison in Your Cup by American Vanity. I will be listening to this song again because the song was so good, and it makes me wanna throw on some like high top Converse and some stripy pants and go to Hot Topic and go to Sleeping with Sirens concert and see these guys open for Sleeping with Sirens. So yeah, thank you to American Vanity for Poison in Your Cup. And last but not least, we have Reflections by Glass Portrait. That is a metal freaking name. That is an awesome name. All right, so let's read a little bit about Glass Portrait. All right, and here's a little bit about Glass Portrait from Orange County, which is low-key like really close to me. So if these guys are playing live, I am gonna go. We are a post-hardcore band from Orange County, California. We have a mid-2000s nostalgic sound blending with modern production and songwriting. All right, and let's get into Reflections by Glass Portrait.
When I get to see you, to feel you,
Hell yeah, brother. That was a great one to close this episode off with. These vocals are just super powerful right off the bat. I don't know. These guys, I could totally feel like the 2000s presence. I was really, well, I'm still kind of into it. I was really into like 2000s, 2010s crapcore for a little bit. Like, Bless the Fall. What else? Asking Alexandria, Attack Attack. I Set My Friends on Fire. There's some of them are really goofy, but the quality of some of those bands are like so good. These guys kind of gave me really good Bless the Fall vibes for sure. So as the years kind of went on, Asking Alexandria did get less and less goofy. But I mean, I like their goofy stuff, but like they're less like crabcore stuff is super good too. And these guys totally gave me that 2000s nostalgic throwback that remind me of those, those songs. I love the cleans in the verse. Those were really talented. Like this vocalist is also super talented. This guy's got some range, insane. Truly a powerhouse song all the way through. I love that about a song where it's like predictability is good, like when you're using it properly, but like this song utilizes like its unpredictability in the best way. Really insane production. Like again, I would love to see these guys live. They're in Orange County, so if they're like playing at the House of Blues, I would love to see them open for like, dude, Bless the Fall. Bless the Fall's still playing. They're playing at Aftershock. I know I just talked about them, but hell yeah. Oh my gosh, thank you so much to Glass Portrait for Reflections. And that is all for today, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Spiderweb. I hope you had an amazing time with me. Again, stream Restless Mind. It's on all platforms today. And make sure to share it to all your friends too. And yeah, I'll plug my socials right here. So make sure to give me a follow. Make sure to subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Thank you to New Bands, New Music for having me on their channel. That is all for today. I will see you next time. And this is the Spiderweb. Goodbye, guys.